Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Vanilla Edition. Where we last left off, we kinda sorta got enough wood to make the ship. Talked about Alaska. I was being stupid with that. And come on. Now we have to sort of make a change to the boat. This isn't a big change, it's just small enough to be annoying. So I'm doing it this way. So I can poke these together. That should give me enough to kind of see from a distance. Goodbye. Because I want to see how that looks. That's probably going to look a lot better. Oh yeah, that looks a lot more natural. That looks a lot better. Okay, so we will continue with that pattern. Let's just while I'm down here. Grab a few bits of dirt. Help, didn't bring scaffolding material with me. Let's get back up there. We're going up, 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 up. Okay. Just gotta fill this in then. I'm gonna have to be careful with this because I can't really get that back. At least not. At least I can get it back. It's just I don't want to tear this place apart to get back a block of wood. So we're gonna just do this a slow and steady way. I can get that. Move to be doing it this way, but we're that's why I said it's dangerous, because I have to be placing it accurately. Alright, is the cargo hold? Or I think this is ballast. I think this is where ballast would go. Quite sure. Alright. This shape has been refixed. Now we got 3 more stacks of wood to play with. Which is not a lot for this process. Dirt on each side. Okay, this is the ballast. This is where cargo, or this is where cargo would sit. This is where like a bunch of cargo vessels would, so this would be like full of crates. Okay. So we are not putting cannons on this floor. Actually, no, this is just a, we gotta just, is it supposed to be, That's actually a very important question. Is this a cargo vessel or is this a protecting vessel? Because then this would be filled up with cannons. That's what we need to decide. But I still need to make a floor. So let's make a floor. But this does determine the sort of thing, because this level has to be used for either cannons or cargo, because usually you didn't have weapons, you had a convoy. As far as I'm aware, merchant ships may have been lightly armed, but it was more like kind of ward off the lesser pirates, and I don't know if this would be a big enough ship to warrant its own weaponry. Not that I would even know what weaponry this thing would have. It's an airship. I don't know. I don't think this is actually good enough. We need to do this. Ooh, no. Like this? That's better, I guess. This is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. This is fine. Okay. So it can be 3 like this. Separate like so. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I swear I can math. I know how to math, I swear. I swear it. And I also have to keep in mind the crew compartment. This is a decent sized ship, so this is a vessel that needs at least 20 individuals to operate properly. Keep that in mind. They would probably run in about 10-man shifts of 12 hours. Because you can't quite leave this thing running out and about. It's at least ill-advised. Don't want to get blown away and then all of a sudden not know where you are anymore. That'd be a horrible fate for any captain. I mean, it's happened, but it's tragic, but it happens. Just not so much in the modern day. It does happen. That's why AML runs off of mythologies and a lot of lost people getting lost where they shouldn't be, only to be saved because they slammed into something that wouldn't have killed them. So I'm not sure about you, but if I got lost in a storm and all of a sudden I saw a landmass in the distance, that means you know you're near. That means you know you're near something. Like, you're lost in a storm, can't see anything, then off in the distance you spot land. So, like, what's the most logical thing? I would say the logical thing is to try and get closer. At least in my mind. But knowing where it is probably, like, a very useful kind of deal. Like, at least you know. Even if you don't know where you are, you at least know that within vision sight, you can at least spot something. And during a storm, I think that would be what? I don't know, a mile out? I don't know. Sometimes you get storms and you can't see jack in front of you, even with or without lights. So maybe. that this is a layer, this is still the back of the ship. So we are going to cut off. Where? Are you on my staircase? No, I really just heard you from way down there. Yeah, he's just loud. He's just very loud. Okay. Alright, so this is where we have to curve into a tail, but this, so we're going to give ourselves, let's give it this 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to give ourselves 8 right here. Let's give a berm. Make a berm at every 8. So on the knife. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is more for ship stability, not because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. This is 6 in the front, but this 6. But this is gonna be a this is gonna be a very sharp taper. And this one's gotta be like a looser curve in the back. But this is now. This is where the crew sort of sleeps and whatnot, and maybe eats, depending on how much I can give. I don't know, that it still seems short. Bed, 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 bed. So technically, if we do bunk beds, I know Navy ships kind of have like really, really cramped beds. Actually, we'd have to use slabs for that. So I could fit. I could fit. I could fit 12 on each wall, or 12 on one, or 24 on one side, and the rest kind of be some living space for breakfast or cooking, I guess, and then the rest is cargo of a wide variety, I guess. Alright, so I guess let's start back here with the taper. This needs to taper really quickly, so I don't think we're going to worry too much. Do something like this, and then we'll go here, here. Okay. No, we're not going to do it this way. It still feels way too shallow of a curve. So we're going to, let's pull all of this in one. We're going to keep this. This back right here is fine. I'm just going to add, take this. Okay. Same thing over here. Knock you out. This is where the rudder. It's kind of where the rudder sits. Let's go grab those logs. That shit is valuable. Ow. Hey, Vern. Okay, we got all the wood. Okay, that works. Let's go yoink some cobblestone from the mine. But let's get this off my bar before I turn my own structure into Swiss cheese. Now, I am also not sure. I know. Give my own self a heart attack. This will eventually need to be covered. So I guess let's just kind of build this out, I guess. Get that out of the way. That's gotten not much space to taper with, is there? Okay, this is technically where the red has to go, so we're actually gonna need to move this over. We need to move our entrance over now, or come in from a higher angle. Yeah, we're gonna come in from higher, but I don't have the stuff for that, so we're just gonna have to ignore it. Ignore it for now. How'd that get there? Okay. But then we can do a bit of a shorthand right here. And we'll taper out one. Oh, I gotta have torches right. I can just do this. I'm silly. I have torches, I don't need blocks. There we go, and then this kind of comes up and out. I think we're gonna keep this back taper at least. Like I said, I have never built a ship. This is the most complicated thing that I've probably built. One of the more complicated things that isn't a house, I should say. So like I'm walking in unfamiliar territory here. There's no build plan, there's just planks. Alright, but we are out of wood once again. I'm gonna need to find another U.S. state to ramble on about while I chop more trees, it seems. Oh, look at that Z fighting. It's kind of what I miss, you know? All Minecraft, like, alias is, a lot of their, at a distance now. It's like, you kind of don't get this kind of wavy effect anymore. something you kind of miss in the old versions. Kind of. But it's whatever. Why did I jump? Absolute psychopath. Alright, let's see how we look. Let's take down this tree. Before I turn around and look at the beautiful, beautiful boat. Let's see how I did on the back end. Let's take out these trees so that I can kind of see without issue. Alright. She's burning. Ow. Alright. You know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think it's because I don't have enough space at the bottom that it kind of looks strange. Because it doesn't quite mesh. It doesn't quite mesh so well. Like from this angle it doesn't look bad, but from the back angle it looks awful. Well, we tried. Certainly tried. But we're going to have to keep going with that. But we'll have to do that next time on Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Bye-bye!